In this session, we will discuss Introduction to Spectroscopy. We will discuss what is spectroscopy, atomic absorption and atomic emission spectra, difference between atomic spectra and molecular spectra, why does this difference arises, and what are the advantages of spectroscopic techniques. When electromagnetic radiation interacts with the matter can be atoms or molecules. Radiation is absorbed by the matter and the matter goes to excited state. And if we measure the absorption of radiation, it is called as absorption spectroscopy. And if we measure emission of radiation, it is called as emission spectroscopy. Spectroscopy is the study of interaction of electromagnetic radiation with the matter. Spectroscopy is of two types, atomic and molecular, depending upon whether atoms or molecules are under investigation. Each of these, atomic and molecular spectroscopy, is further of two types, absorption and emission type. Atomic absorption example are atomic absorption, and for atomic emission example is flame emission. Molecular absorption spectroscopy examples are UV visible and IR. Molecular emission spectroscopy examples are fluorescence and phosphorescence. In case of atoms, only transitions which are possible are electronic transitions, whereas in case of molecules, transitions which are possible are electronic, vibrational, and rotational transitions. Atomic spectrum is a line spectrum, whereas molecular spectrum is a band spectrum. What is spectrum? Spectrum is a graph of intensity of absorbed or emitted radiation by the sample versus frequency or wavelength. This is the case of atomic absorption spectrum when absorbance is plotted against wavelength, where absorbance is equal to log of I naught by IT. This diagram shows molecular absorption spectrum when absorbance is plotted against wavelength. What is spectrometer? An instrument designed to measure the spectrum of atoms or molecules. Atomic spectroscopy is the study of interaction of electromagnetic radiation with atoms. We will like to discuss atomic absorption spectrum versus atomic emission spectrum. This spectrum is of atomic absorption. Here lines are black in otherwise continuous background. These lines arise when atoms in ground state goes to the excited states, and if we plot absorbance versus wavelength we will get black lines in otherwise continuous spectrum. This spectrum is of atomic emission. Here lines are bright corresponding to the wavelength emitted by excited atoms, and background is otherwise black. Emission spectrum arises when atoms in the excited state come to the lower state or to the ground state. When we plot intensity emitted versus wavelength, we get bright lines corresponding to the emission radiations when atom in the excited state comes to the ground state. Different elements have their own unique line spectrum. Molecular spectroscopy is the study of interaction of electromagnetic radiation with molecules. How molecules are different from atoms? Molecules are made up of at least two or more atoms. These are the examples of simple molecules like HCl, water, and carbon dioxide. They have vibrational and rotational levels in addition to electronic levels. Vibration in a diatomic molecule. Atoms connected with chemical bond can be considered like the balls connected through the spring. This diagram shows the equilibrium bond length. Vibration of a diatomic molecule approximates an oscillating spring. This is the stretched form, and this is the compressed form, and this is the equilibrium bond distance. This can be represented as stretching vibration. This atom is going away and this atom is also going away from the center of gravity. For diatomic molecules, bending is not possible. For bending to occur, we require at least three atoms. Now we will discuss vibrations in a triatomic molecule. In case of triatomic molecule, both stretching and bending modes are possible. This diagram shows various vibrational modes in case of water molecule. In this mode, this OH bond is being stretched and this OH bond is being compressed at the same instant of time. It is called as asymmetric stretching. In this mode, both the OH groups are being stretched at the same time. It is called as symmetric stretch. In this mode, two OH groups are moving closer to one another. This is called as bending mode. Different vibrational modes in water have different energies. Stretching vibration occur at higher wave number as compared to bending vibration. As for stretching a bond, we require higher energy than to bend. Molecule is having different energy in various vibrational modes. Asymmetric is having different energy, symmetry is having different energy, bending is having different energy. The molecule possess various vibrational levels. Depending upon energy of the electromagnetic radiation, bond between atoms may break. It require higher energy and it is available in far UV region of electromagnetic radiation. The bond breaks in far UV region. We find electronic transitions in UV and visible region. In case of IR, we find various vibrational modes. In case of microwave region, we find rotational modes within the molecules. This portion shows various rotational modes of water along the Cartesian coordinate. Molecules have electronic energy levels, vibrational energy levels, and rotational energy levels. This diagram shows energy levels in molecules. E0 is the ground state energy, E1 is the first excited state energy, and E2 is the second excited state energy. Each electronic state is further having various vibrational energy levels. This is electronic level and this is vibrational level. Each vibrational level is further superimposed with various rotational levels. These are rotational levels. This transition from E0 to E1 and from E0 to E2 are termed as electronic transitions. We can have vibrational transitions within vibrational levels and we can have rotational transitions within rotational levels. The difference in energy between the rotational energy levels is less than difference in energy between the vibrational energy level is less than difference in energy between the electronic energy levels. Electronic transitions occur in UV and visible region. Vibrational transitions occur in IR region, and rotational transitions occur in microwave region of electromagnetic spectrum. This diagram shows effects of electromagnetic radiation on the molecules. Electronic transitions occur in the UV and visible region. Molecular vibrations occur in the IR region. Rotational motion occur in the microwave region. Nuclear spin transitions occur in the radio frequency region of electromagnetic spectrum. Depending upon the region of electromagnetic spectrum used to study the matter, we have various types of spectroscopic techniques. If radio frequency radiation is used, the technique is nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy. With microwave, it is called electron spin resonance. With infrared, it is called IR spectroscopy. If we use UV visible radiation, it is called as UV visible or electronic spectroscopy. This diagram shows possible excitations in a molecule when we consider electronic and vibrational energy levels. And these are the electronic transitions within a molecule. Electronic transitions are shown with electronic and vibrational energy levels. Electronic transitions can occur between any vibrational level in the ground electronic state to any vibrational level in any other higher electronic state. And if we plot absorbance versus wavelength, these transitions will appear like this. Each vibrational level have many rotational levels, and if we consider vibrational levels, then number of electronic transitions increases manifold. So this diagram shows electronic transition. All these are electronic transitions when we consider electronic, vibrational and rotational energy levels. With these transitions, we will have more number of lines in the spectrum. Absorbance is an additive property, and total absorbance is given by absorbance by all the transitions. Spectrum which result from the sum of Gaussians associated with each transition looks like this. And we don't get lines, but we get a spectrum like this. We call it as a band spectrum. This transition will appear here in the spectrum, and this transition will appear here in the spectrum. Now we will discuss atomic absorption versus molecular absorption spectrum. In case of atoms, there is no bonds between them. Atom is an individual entity, whereas molecules have bond between atoms. Atoms have only electronic energy states. Molecules have electronic, vibrational and rotational energy states. In case of atoms, atomic energy levels are quantized, and in case of molecules, electronic, vibrational and rotational levels are quantized. In case of atoms, sample for analysis contains large number of atoms in the ground state. In case of molecules, sample for analysis contains large number of molecules in the ground state, and these molecules are at different vibrational and rotational levels. We will consider electronic transitions upon absorption of energy in both atoms and molecules. In atoms, only electronic transitions are possible because we have only electronic energy levels. In molecules, electronic transitions can occur between any vibrational level in the ground electronic state to any vibrational level in any other higher electronic state. In case of atoms, transition from ground state to excited state, energy is absorbed and result is a line spectrum. We get various lines when we plot absorbance versus wavelength. In case of molecules, number of allowed transitions increases manifold when additional electronic energy levels are considered. Absorbance being additive results in the band spectrum. The molecular absorption spectrum is a band spectrum. Advantages of spectroscopic technique include it is less time consuming, very small amount of sample is required, it is cost effective in long run. Thanks for watching this video.